Just a few short days, history is going to be made by Terra Luna Classic. The project and community are going to stand up and really showcase what this is about, and equally the absolutely insane potential that Terra Luna Classic has. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at why history is about to be made and some interesting news that came out of the AMA with Edward Kane and the developers of Terra Rebel. So if that's something you like the sound of and you are holding your Luna Classic to the moon, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, turn that notification bell on so you know when we upload our new videos or go live every night 9 PM GMT. And if you want to see Luna Classic smash that $1 price point, leave a like on this video. Let's see how many likes we can actually get. Let's see how many of you want Luna Classic to go to $1, and let's jump into this video. So I want to take a look a little bit on the history of Terra Luna Classic. Now, for most people, they either knew about it from the crash or they didn't know anything beforehand. And we saw that this was a really solid blockchain. It had the pegging to USTC and everything was rosy. We know that significant amounts of money were stored on this blockchain, and equally there was more and more projects being built. Now, we do know obviously that there was manipulation that caused the entire crash, and we see this quite clear here where it kind of went from a peak of $116 all the way bottoming out at over 501, which is absolutely insane. But look, that's the past, and I know a lot of people lost a significant amount of money, and that's why we all want this to succeed, to go somewhere to recompense those that lost, or equally to make crypto better again. Now, when I talk about history being made, we are 3 days away from a community consensus to implement a burn tax transaction on chain for Terra Luna Classic, which has never been done before in the history of cryptocurrency, where we have a blockchain that has then been community consensus changed to support its agenda, which I think is a huge thing, and it's testament to everybody involved, everyone that's talked about it on YouTube, everyone that tweets about it, everyone that's bought it, everyone that's holding it. It is such an unbelievable community movement that I think it just needs some recognition, and equally for me, it is only just the start. Now, a lot of people are coming out with price predictions. A lot of people are saying we're going to, absolutely take off after the burn tax implementation happens. Well, there's a couple of things that are going to happen. So we know roughly it's the 21st of September. We can check here. We know exactly by block height. You can see here. So our current expected date is September the 21st at 6:10 in the morning UTC, which is the same as GMT. It's the same as time as mine. So we know that that is coming 32,867 blocks until the code is happening. What's going to happen after that? Well, nothing really, other than I think we're going to see some movement on the price. I talked about this in my previous video. I think the price will move up as we go across this week or these last few days. I do then expect a sell on the back of it, because people will be buying Terra Luna Classic expecting a huge pump. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's very much what happens in the world of crypto. Buy the rumor and sell the news. For me, it's what comes afterwards, and there's some really interesting points made by Edward Kane on the AMA that he had, and it said it would take over 2 days to burn as much as we've burned in the past 2 months with Luna Classic. Now remember, that's a community consensus. That's people burning their own tokens, their own coins. We know we've got LunaC DAO, we've got MEXC, and equally the Lunatics token have all been burning. We don't actually have a system, a generated code to burn it. So think about that for a second. We will take 2 days to burn as much as we've burned in the last 2 months. Equally, when we look at some of the stats previously over the last kind of week or so, we have about 160 billion LUNAC traded on chain. That's again on the Terra Classic blockchain, which is a staggering amount when you really start to think about it. And finally, the last one, it says the Luna burn tax was a moment where we proved the community could actually deliver upgrades, which brought more developers to us. And here's the big thing about that. That is a self-regulated, self-organized community developing blockchain, developing code, and uploading it. That thing is absolutely insane when you think about it. A project that everybody said was dead, that never could come back, is absolutely doing something that people didn't think. And this right now is, even if people aren't invested in it, this is a moment in history. This will go down in the history books of cryptocurrency and what's happened with with this blockchain, what happened with the failing originally and the Phoenix rising of the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem. And I think for me, it's really exciting to be a part of. Lastly, it wouldn't be right if I didn't throw in a crazy price prediction. This was again from Investor Hawkim over on Twitter. It says, what will the Luna Classic be worth in 2023? Terra Luna Classic price prediction would be in 2023 $109 to $163, and the average price of Luna should be around 136. Take everything with a pinch of salt. There is an incredible amount of variables in this. What's my opinion? Well, my opinion is I think we see the burns. I do think we lose a zero this year, and I think if we continue with the volume and equally we continue with what we're doing in terms of building this project out and more applications come onto us, then one Sven maybe isn't that far away next year. But I am interested to know what you guys think in the chat down below. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think your price prediction is by the end of the year, and let's see who gets near it. If that's something you like the sound, then please don't forget even to subscribe to the channel. Also leave a like on this video, push up in the algorithm. Let's let people know exactly what history is going to be made right here with Terra Luna Classic, and I will see you guys in the next video.